Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa and I'm always here on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday, and I talk about true crime and also I talk about other different topics. On Friday I dedicate my videos to talk about missing children, so if you like any of that, go ahead and subscribe and also hit that bell so you can be notified every time I upload. Before I start my videos, I like to start with an inspiration of the day. The truth is, the reason I can't let you go is because I'm holding into the little bit of hope that you will come back. I'm holding into our memories. I'm wishing I could have done something different. I gave my heart to you and I told you it was only yours to break, and it still is. I don't want anyone else to break it. I only want you. I can't let you go and I'm not ready. I have hope. So today is Friday, so today we're going to talk about a new missing child's case, and this case is about the Mary Bowles disappearance. So let's go ahead and get started. Mary Bowles, born 14 June of 1970, was a 6-year-old Irish girl who disappeared on the Donegal County Fermanagh border on March 18, 1977. To date, her disappearance is the longest missing child's case in the Republic of Ireland. The investigator into her disappearance has been based by allegations of politics, invitation, and police incompetence. If I pronounce some words, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm not from Ireland, and this is my first case that I've ever done that is from Ireland, so I want to apologize. Her disappearance. Mary Boyle was last seen at 3:30 p.m. on March 18, 1977, near her grandparents' rural farm in Hurley near Balshemone County, Donegal. The family include Mary, mother Anna, father Charlie, older brother Petty, and twin sister Anna. Had gone to Mary maternal grandparents' house on St. Patrick's Day from their home in Kingscliff in the Rosses, further up the coast. Mary was playing outside with her sibling and two cousins when her uncle left to return later to another farm 40 yards across the hillside. Mary followed her uncle until they reached a small pool of water that was too deep for her to get through. Whether by her own decision or by her uncle's instruction, Mary turned around half into the journey, saying she was going back. Her return journey should not have lasted longer than 5 minutes. Whistles, her uncle stayed at the neighbors for 30 minutes for a chat. After discovering that Mary had disappeared, her family instructed a search of local area and questioned passers-by if they had seen the little girl. One fisherman was quoted as saying that he had seen Mary being put into a red car and then driving away. Although he later corrected that this is in a BBC podcast by saying he had not actually seen Mary, but it's just a suspicious red car. Many of the dogs in the area were drained in squads in effort to find the girl. Mary's twin sister Anna has stated that she was eating a pack of crispy at the time of her disappearance, and if she had fallen into a dog, the packet would have floated into the surface. The Getty stated a search of surrounding area and they drained a lake behind her grandparents' house. They also created a filmed constructions of the disappearance in which Anna Bowles was used as a stand in front of her twin sister. In 2008, the Irish Public Broadcast (RTE) broadcast a documentary program about the case called Cracking Crime. Over the intervention years, the performer McGore Delan, a friend of and relation to the family, has funded search on the surrounding hillside in an effort to try and locate Mary's body. Police research have also taken place since 1977, with the last taking place in 2016, when the Garden Soshina launched a new investigation. However, no evidence has been found. The case has attracted some publicly because of allegations of political influence which center around the constitution that a politician phoned the Garden and told them to not question or detain their main suspect. O'Donnell was said to have walked up to the politician who was accused of making the call in 1977 and asked if he had done so. According to Donald, he said that it was untruth and called me a bare-faced liar. The length of time that Bowles has been missing and allegations officially environment lead the Guardian to label the case Ireland's Madeleine McCann. The case is now the longest running missing child case in modern Irish history, and despite the publicity it attracts, it has not been debated in the Daily. It was raised by Lynn Bolson, MEP, in the European Parliament, where she highlighted the lack of instructions in the case. In 2018, relatives and supporters held a silent protest outside the coroner office in Charlotte. The protest was intended to force the coroner to hold an inquiry into Mary's death, which would allow key witnesses to be interviewed on public record for the first time. Boyle's twin sister Anna was among the group, which handed a petition containing more than 1,000 signatures demanding that inquiries be held. In 2016, the controversial Irish investigating journalist Jan O'Doherty produced a documentary about the disappearance titled Mary Bowles: The Untold Story, which explored several possible causes for her disappearance. In the documentary, Mary's sister Anne posited that Mary was sexually abused and then murdered. The film has come under some criticism by people interviewed for the program, both the retired Guardian sergeant who talked on screen denying that any political pressure was brought to bear in the investigation. One interview officer said he was told to ease off when questioned one of the suspects in the case, but this was a senior officer in the room at the time of the suspect interview. The film led to Donegal being sued for intimidation by Field politicians seeing McCain for damages although McCain was never mentioned by name in the film. In 2019, after McCain's death, a judge granted sorry guys. In 2000, after McCain's death, judge granted his state leave to continue the case. In March 2018, Guardian issued a request for information regarding the case and stated that the investigation was still alive. So we're not going to talk about the suspect. The intentional suspect questioned soon after Bowles' disappearance were released without a charge. Other people have been questioned in relation to the disappearance. Brian McCann was taken in for question by Gardaí in October 2014, but was released without charge the following day. McCann later went on public record denying any involvement in the disappearance, stating that local people knew he could not have been involved. Robert Black, a convicted serial killer of children, was also posted as a suspect when it was revealed that he was a cross-border truck driver who often visited County Donegal as part of his job and could have been in the area at the time of Bowles' disappearance. Black was known in the area and had been charged by Garda for after-hours drinking. His van was undefined outside a pub in Guinea, County Donegal at the time of Bowles' disappearance. A witness later claimed that they had heard crying and whimpering from the rear of the van. However, by the time of the documentary going online, it was believed that Black could not have been responsible. Mary's twin sister Anna Bowles and several other relatives publicly claim that they believe they know what happened to Mary and who is responsible for her disappearance. This has caused tension and a division with the Bowles family, with Anna's mother, also named Anne, publicly admonished her daughter in 2016, calling her public appeals the most ridiculous carry-on I ever seen in my life. Boyle's father, Charlie, died in a fishing accident off the coast of Donegal in 2005. In 2011, O'Donnell released the single "The Missing Mary Bowles," raised funds for a new search for the missing girl, due in part to the younger Anna Bowles' public accusation that Bowles' family remained divided. And that is the case of Mary Bowles. I wonder who the twin sister think did it. I can't. Could have been her uncle. Like, can her? I mean, she was following her uncle. I don't know. Me, I don't want to excuse anybody. I don't like excusing. But my theory is, why didn't the uncle, if the uncle's saying that she didn't want to go, that she didn't want to keep going, why wouldn't the uncle watch her walk away to make sure that that nobody was around her? I don't know, guys. I usually have a theory. In this case, I don't have one. I don't have a theory in this one. And like, I usually always have a theory, y'all. But this one, for some reason, I don't have a case. I mean, I don't have a theory. Could have been the uncle? Maybe. I don't know. They didn't say. I mean, her twin sister saying that she thinks she knows who did it. It sucks that, you know, hopefully we find some answers, and whoever did this come clean and give these families some peace, and hopefully find their bodies so they could give a proper burial. I think I do have the Mary Kane. I think I'm gonna talk about her too, but I do not know. I have so many missing cases. This is my list, y'all. This is my list of all the missing kids. This, and this. Like, that's how much kids case I have. And I had somebody ask me, why do I want to do it? And I want to do it because I want to be that voice when it comes to, I feel like now with social media and YouTubers, I think us in the crime community, we need to be that voice. We need to get answers for the family. And my goal is for somebody that knows something sees this video and give these families hope and answers that they've been searching for. I can never imagine having to go through life not knowing what happened to my child. Like, I couldn't do. I don't think I could do it physically and mentally. I don't think I would be able to do it. To know that I'm sleeping in a warm bed in a warm home, eating, and my child somewhere alive or dead and being tortured, and hoping that I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, and I don't wish this upon not even my worst enemy. I hope that these family find answers. We need to give them answer. We need to, because that's, I don't know, guys. All my cases that I talk about are heartbreaking, but ones that really hit me really hard are the kids, the ones that I talk about, missing kids, because it's just, oh. Alright, guys, well, I will see you on Monday with a new case. Bye.